Alright. Alright, how is everybody doing tonight? My name is Master Starman, and welcome to tonight's stream here. So we got Sonic the Fastest Hedgehog. For some reason my multi-chat's not showing up here. Do I need to have ground control open for this to work here? I don't need it. Not really sure. Either way, though, I'm having a good night. Hope everyone's having a good night who's just kind of tuning in here. We're going to be continuing on with Metroid Prime 2 tonight. I hope this isn't too loud here. That feels... It felt kind of loud, but it might have just been the... Wii remote sound there. How's everyone doing tonight? As I mentioned, I think in the last part, I did get a haircut this morning, so I look a little bit different than I did there last time. Which is all good. It's all fine and dandy here. Last time we completed up the boss of Torbisbog, at least, so there's a lot of stuff I'm sure that's in the overworld. I just haven't really had a good chance to kind of go back and look for a lot of things, but there is kind of like one huge sweep near the end that I know I should be able to get the upgrade for the Dark Beam by now, but we'll probably worry about that. Or worry about it anyways. I'm sure there's probably going to be a lot of stuff kind of going on. Okay. I think this would be the nearest portal here. I know there was one that said there was one in the room beside me there, but pretty sure I couldn't actually get to that. Doing great. That's great to hear. Everyone's having a great weekend so far. I love how these speakers, like, so I hope you can't hear that. My computer speakers like to crackle the odd time, but I've also been using these computer speakers since very early 2013, I want to say. Stream elements, streambot running. I'm going to customize the bot here. Right, it hasn't said that message in any of the other streams, at least not as far as I'm aware anyway. But yeah, no, I've had these it's a pair of Bose computer speakers. I've heard some people say they have mixed things with Bose, but I've been using these things since, like I said, 2013. It's been a long freaking time. And yeah, I have not had any real issues with them. God, even thinking like... They remind me of my old cell phone in a way. This is such a random, like, thing to mention here, but, also in early 2013, one thing that happened is that that was when I got my first iPhone, and ever since then, I've been using iPhone ever since, basically, and, because of that, like, I kind of just associate the dates a little bit with that, but I know I had these speakers since before then. For fuck's sake, I have to... This is so stupid. I bitch about this every time I fight with some of these guys, but, like... Wait, hold on, I have the Dark Visor now. I don't need to worry about this too much more. I can actually see you assholes now. How many hits do you freaking take here? Can I, like, hit these guys with the Dark Beam, I wonder? Like the charged Dark Beam? Yes, okay, that is definitely a weakness of those guys. I hate fighting those things. I've bitched about that so many times, but just when they show up and just do their bullshit locking the doors behind them all the time, it's just, like, padding there at that point. But, yeah, as I was starting to say, my old phone before I had the iPhone, it was like an old Nokia, I don't know what model it was, but it was like a Nokia, like, basically whatever their version of a BlackBerry was. Like, it was kind of that style, and probably the worst, probably the worst phone I've ever owned. The only good thing I can say about that phone is that it had the battery life of a champion, because I could be using that all day and only drain about maybe 25%, but it's because it wasn't really a smartphone at all. So I used that for about 6 months, because I guess I can briefly talk about, this is such a random thing to talk about, I guess, but, like, my history with cell phones. So it was Christmas of 2010, I remember I got my first cell phone. It was an old Sony Ericsson, that was the name of the brand. And, like, it was kind of this weird era of touchscreen where it wasn't, like, I don't know what you describe it as, like a modern touchscreen kind of has this certain look and feel to it, and this phone definitely was not that. It almost felt a lot more tactile in a way, but it was also like one of the ones that you could slide sideways and it had the keypad there, which was useful for that side of things. I liked that, but it also wasn't like a real... It was sort of an Android, but not really, and like because of that, there were a lot of apps you just couldn't really get on it at all. So I remember that thing had a nice camera on it for the time, though. I mean, it was probably just a 720p thing now, looking back, but after like almost 3 years, though, or no, it was almost 2 years late. Yeah, almost 2 years later. It was in late 2012 when it started, like, freaking out. Like, the build quality on it just kind of started breaking down after a little bit, and the touchscreen was acting all wonky and weird, and it was just this weird thing, basically. So it was, and I think my mom was kind of switching phones around that time too, so the old Nokia that she gave me was her old phone, and I just kind of used that for the next, like, 6 months there. And eventually, after that was when I eventually switched and went to the iPhone. So, yeah. And I've went from the iPhone... It was the 4... I started with the 4S, which was actually kind of old even back then. I think the 5 was out by then, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, I got that, then... I think I went from that to the 6S, to the 11, and now currently the 15. Because, you know, my iPhone stories are totally all that interesting. I did not see what that lore was there. Shoot. I did not see what that lore thing was there. I am sorry for scanning that. Or wait, hold on. Can I scan this again? Ah, no. I guess not. Anything down here now that I have the gravity booster? Or, oh no, there's a missile I can just get with this here. Easy enough, easy breezy. There's part of me that's trying to remember if there's anything in this next. I know this is like the starting room. Oh, for God's sake, it has controllers in it. I do see a missile up here. That. Oh, I'm getting some pretty easy missiles here right off the bat. Don't think there's much else in this area here. I should probably leave here before I get mauled by these enemies here. I hope this is the way I should be leaving. I know there was an elevator I left out to Agon Waste, but I don't know if that... No, that led me to a half-pipe where I was able to get some stuff already, so... Fair enough, not really anything I have to worry about there. I doubt there's anything else in this room. It's an elevator. I don't think I actually finished, I guess, telling the story of why I was talking about speakers to my old phone. When I had that, like, old Nokia there, my speakers always did this crackling every single time a text message came through, almost as if it was on, like, the same wavelength, basically. But... like, I still hear that crackling from time to time, even when my computer's not on. I think it's probably just some sort of fault with the power cord or something going to it, but, you know, at the same time, I've had these speakers for years and years and years and years now, so I'm not really looking at switching or upgrading to anything else. What can I do in these areas? No, I can't do that yet either. I guess there's not really much else I can do in this area. I want to head back to the ship again, because, like, I swear to God there's something that gets opened up at the ship that, or near it, that I felt like I should have been able to do ages ago, and just... There's something in the Dark World version of this, is there? Okay, no, I know where this is. I can't do anything there. I was just curious if there was any other doors, but I remember, like, a couple streams ago, I was kind of searching through here with the, seeker missiles, because we got those in this area. Sure, probably wants me to take this elevator here, because that would take me up more closer to progress. Did these guys just lock the doors on me again? Oh my freaking... I am so glad we have a means of actually dealing with these guys, because, oh my God, these freaking enemies, I swear to God. One find out that Charged Dark Beam is useful. I mean, it literally is like the Ice Beam in this game. Might you need to go up that, like, top half yet? Well, what the... Okay, these are just dark war wasps here. And... yeah, this is what I meant here. Or, no? I could have sworn there was like a separate scan entry for the Samus's ship that you would actually have to, like, return to and scan at a certain point. Again, I wish I knew what, like, part of this, because I thought I could have gotten this by now. Like, if you scan... maybe that's a hint for something to do with the sky keys or something, I don't remember. I don't think there's anything with, like, the dark visor or anything either. Wait, what? What is this? Is there just a projection here? That's odd. Unless I have to do something here with the other visor, which maybe that is the case. There's clearly something here, I just can't figure out what to do with it. I'll keep that in mind for whenever I get the third visor. Or the last visor, I guess, rather. The last visor, I remember being really weird. Kind of neat in concept, but, like, weird. I don't think I want to go down the elevator, though, do I? No, I definitely don't. Sorry, I'm still trying to remember my bearings through this place, but... getting the hang of it anyway. Yeah, this is... yeah, that's the elevator to Agon Wastes. I can... does it matter which way? Yeah, oh, yeah, it's this way that I want to go here. Sorry, I know I checked the map a million times, and I don't know why I'm apologizing for this, because I feel like most people would probably be checking the map in almost any other situation with this game also, but... yeah, I especially do check that quite often, because... there's a lot of instances of not really being sure where to go. Let's return to the top here. I know there is another, like... missile or something in the Great Temple that I can't get to yet. I think I need power bombs for it. At the very least, I need power bombs. If not, I need maybe even something else. But yep, you can ride this area up here. I mean, we've done this already. I'm just really excited because we're getting close to the third area of the game, and I've hyped it up a lot, but I love the third area of this game so much. It's definitely my favorite area in this game. I should also probably be saying stuff. You must travel to a fortress high in the cliffs. The last temple lies in the fortress. Seek knowledge there before invading the Ying Hive. Be cautious in the fortress. This place was once guarded by machines of our creation, but now they are corrupted slaves of the Ying. They will not see you as a friend. Gold draws ever closer. Let the light of Aether be your guide. We shall do that, almighty Luminoth. Yeah, thanks everyone for kind of hanging out and choosing to hang out with me on this Saturday night. I don't think there's anything here. I don't remember the Dark Visor being useful for, like, that many puzzles, I don't think. We can now head this way here, pathway to Sanctuary. Sanctuary is just a cool word. It kind of just feels like it could imply a whole mess of different things, but... Anyways, there is a save room here. This was the same way we went at the beginning of the game. There is, again, something else in this room, but it needs... Actually... Oh, we can actually just get this with bombs here. That's good. I was honestly thinking, Bendezium, or whatever the heck this game calls the powerbomb thing there. Yeah, this is where I need to be here. Gonna be a little weird because I've already been in these rooms a lot, but yeah. Thanks everyone for choosing to hang out with me on this Saturday evening. Okay. Have we definitely been in this room, but not for a while, I don't think. I don't think we've gone through, like, this way to Dark Aether before. So, let's head over here, because... Could be wrong, I don't think we've been in this way of Dark Aether before. I don't think I've ever actually shown this Weirmote on... I'm sure I've shown this before at some point. I've had this thing for, like, a decade now, but... Damn it, I mistimed that. I want these guys to spawn, like, right here. Fine, don't do that there. I don't think we can do anything with this here. Echo Gate uses a sonic security system. Yep, definitely cannot do anything with that at the moment, which is a little annoying, but could be expected. Anything else in this room? I'm wondering. Yeah, I see there's a door here. It's through here, I wonder. I don't think we can get this without the upgrade for it first. Like, the last visor is basically something that lets us see, like, echolocation. And, oh, okay, random Metroid here. Dark Talon Metroid. Talon Metroid? We're not in Talon anymore. Okay, they can be defeated the same way the Talon Metroid would be weak to, or I guess just any Metroid now that I think about it. What the fudge am I? Oh, Metroid's carrying dead bodies. That's definitely a sight to see here. Oh shoot. Should probably be a little careful. There's a lot of Metroids in this area here. And I hope they're not, like, infinitely respawning. There's a missile over there I can't get for a really long time from what I remember. This looks like another freaking Echo Gate thing here. Yeah, it's definitely looking like a lot of stuff we just can't really do anything with, so... Huh. I'm gonna say this was a dead end. I can just fall down in again. Ew! Ew! Shoot, sorry about that, guys. Ugh. Oh wait, that's a seeker missile door. I can check what's through that there, I think, unless I can't do this yet. Okay, yeah, I can't go this way yet. I kind of remember that now. Yeah, there's like a certain, I don't know what you call it, like this weird darker than dark aether biz, basically. You can't go that way until like the very end of the game, pretty much, because of reasons. I'm not gonna fit this, screw this noise. Get me over here, please and thank you. So that trip to the Dark World was pretty useless, all things considered, but it has to be done in the name of science anyways. Which way to the... I guess it's just through this way here, I suppose. I'm keeping my eye on anything in case there's... Wait, hold on. Aha! I see a secret. Sometimes you gotta do a little bit of creative thinking like that. Of course, there's pirates everywhere in this damn room. I don't know if there's anything I can get. Actually, these are just ordinary pirates. I'm not worried about these guys at all. I see the door we're heading off to anyways. I'm just gonna look around to see if there's anything else in this room. I don't think so, but I haven't been here in a while, and... That's nothing... I feel like there was something in this room that we couldn't get at the time because we didn't have a morph ball, but, like... It has been so long since we've been in this area here. This looks like something I would need the seeker missile to even open, but not the case. Where is this here? Okay, well that just led up here though. I do see this here. That just launches me across there. Think there's anything else in here. Wait, hold on. What's stopping me from... Oh, never mind. I didn't realize there was like a floor there. It was like, what's stopping me from just dropping down to the store, but nothing at all, really. Oh, man, this is... We're almost there. We're almost getting to the coolest part of the game here. I hope that wasn't like a new turret there. Actually, it looks like it was, but automated heavy defense system. Beam weapon system with Lumineth design evades its fire with quick movements. Guys, we are soon approaching easily, I think, the coolest part of the game. Not this beam of light that does nothing for us. Okay, don't stand in the beam of light. More here. Sky Temple. We learned that the ruler of the Yang dwelled in a place dubbed the Sky Temple by our forces. This is a place held the pirates' Dark Aether Well. It was heavily guarded and the entry was barred by a great gate requiring 10 keys to unlock. These keys were hidden throughout the Dark Aether by the Yang. A mission was planned, one that would find the hidden keys and recover missing energy from the Sky Temple. Don't be spoiling the worst part of the game, though. Oh my god. No, let's not talk about the worst part of the game because we are about to enter the best part of the game. I've built this up so much, but like we are about to enter a world like none other. It's a world of tomorrow, but I love this next area. I could gush about this area so much, but the design team, whoever, like, the team that worked on this area in particular, God, they must have excelled here. I think they, like, excelled and then some. Lived for nearly 5 centricycles and died in hand-to-hand combat during the first team attacks. Damn, man. Welcome, well, to a world of technology here, and a bunch of turrets here. Oh, this thing probably disabled those. Control system. Oh, never mind, that actually was... These little cute things here. Sentry-class drones. This giant spinning thing. This world is a ridiculously high-tech area, if that's not obvious. I love the aesthetic of this place so much. It's unlike anything we've seen in Metroid Prime, and like probably unlike anything we've seen in Metroid, period. Get some more high-class wheel things to open up here. Welcome to Sanctuary Fortress. cool, like, techno music here. I just love the way this area is designed. It is so unlike anything we've seen before. It's also, I swear to God, this world is also like half the damn game, too. This world is massive. There's a lot of things in here. You know what's not awesome are these freaking enemies here. Okay, these are just normal ones here. I have, like, no health here. I should be really careful here. Oh, there's a lot more of these guys than I thought here. Holy crap. And there's a guy behind me, too. Where did you come from? My energy's low. Oh, no, this is not great. I need to actually concentrate. I'm gonna be using missiles here a lot. Kind of going forward here. I hope that hit. Oh, 2 Ultra Energies. Please give me those. Thank you. Did I scan this yet? Yeah, I did. I'm not out of the danger zone yet, but, like... that guy's dead, and that guy's dead. That fight could have gotten really ugly really fast, and it almost did. I didn't realize those were like the elite of the elite there, basically. You may notice this room's also like really huge with a bunch of other stuff in the way here too. It's probably still gonna remain at a scanning range. I think that's something for like way later in the game, if I remember right. That like really high up thing that I was kind of just locked onto a minute ago. I remember there being a save room pretty early in here. I don't know why there wouldn't be. Get some dark ammo here, that would be nice. Okay, I like this health now, but like I kind of don't need health right at the moment, I don't think. I get a ton of new enemy scans here. Octopedes. Oh, I actually have to attack these guys. Just like taking in the sights, man. Just like all this cool stuff that we're kind of all looking at here. Oh, what am I fighting here? We have several new enemies here, I think. If I even fight these yet. These things do turn into enemies eventually. Oh wait, hold on. Why? Yeah. Oh, for frick's sake, I don't like fighting these Resbits. This is usually a contender for the most annoying enemy in the game. I remember just use the dark beam on this as much as you can because it, from what I remember, does at least stun the thing. Okay, you can dark beam and missile those. If those guys hit you with one of their attacks, they can literally, like, power Samus's suit down. And that becomes pissing aggravating to deal with. What am I... Oh, geez, I didn't even see you here. Quad M8. I don't remember these things being called that, but okay then. I wanted to scan this thing here just to see what it was. Aim dodge specializes in close combat, lowering vengeance can be done by damaging the concessive attacks. Boost can disrupt the vortex spin. That's pretty much kind of what we're going to be looking at doing there. These guys can definitely be quite tricky here to deal with here. You'll want to boost into them and then I'm stuck! Are you freaking... Okay, I was gonna say... That was so weird. I've never seen that before. Well, I know it's getting clipped later, but, like... I genuinely was worried that I just, like, straight up soft-locked, and I would have been annoyed if that was... Probably not even too pissed, even though I would have had to redo, like, so much of this all over again. This is literally a save room. What? Can I not... Oh. Or is it the other side that's the save room? There's a save room here, I'm almost positive. I think it might be this side here. Yeah, I was gonna say, I knew there was a save room in this area, but... Still, that's, like... That would have been so frustrating if... I'd actually soft-locked right out of save room. That would have actually been really, really stupid, but... I wouldn't put it past me with this game sometimes, man. So the Dark Beam's gonna be our friend if we're gonna be fighting all these res bits here. These guys are just... I'll fight one normally here just to kind of show it off here. These guys are, like, about as obnoxious as they get. They have a barrier that they like to put up. There's often times where you're fighting more than one at once. It likes to become untargetable, and then when it does that, it'll fire an attack that's like super obnoxious to dodge there. Can you like come down here? Let's see if I can demonstrate this attack here. If this thing hits you here, yup. You literally have to reboot your whole system. In the heat of combat, that can get pretty freaking aggravating. They're definitely not enemies to be taken lightly. They are some of the most obnoxious enemies in the game. Oh yeah, I can't actually do anything with this here yet. I'm really excited to be here because I honestly don't remember the progression with this place that much. I know there's a lot to Sanctuary Fortress. Okay, Super Missile does a good enough trick against those guys also. There's a lot to the Sanctuary Fortress. A lot more than, like... Yeah, that's a yellow door which we can't do anything with. I think this is our only way we can go now. There's way more to this room, though, than meets the eye. Oh, this room! I remember this! Gyroscopic system engaged. Safety security system out. Safety... Octon code is as follows. Amber, Cobalt, Crimson, Emerald. I want to say... This confused me for a while. Amber, Cobalt, Crimson, Emerald. I mean, I can probably deduce that pretty easily, so... Amber... I want to say it's this here first. Cobalt, which... As a kid, with these colors here, like, this was kind of my first time kind of hearing about some of these words, if I'm being honest. Like, I knew of Cobalt because of, like... Battle beat-em-on of all things. Like, this is such a weird niche thing to bring up here, but Emerald, obviously. What color is Emerald, sir? What color is Emerald? It's green! Green, you fool! I can't remember that exact quote, but that's a game I need to get back to playing again at some point, but Yeah. That's such a cool puzzle, though. Isn't there a system to, like... I thought there was a system to kind of, like, permanently shut that off, but maybe not. But, yeah, like, Cobalt I'd only heard of, like, through Battle Beat 'em On and, like, not much else. Oh, this room's pretty cool, too. Some of these robots that I really don't want to deal with here. I mean, you can kind of try and sneak around them a bit if you are quick enough. Oh, this is a Dark Aether portal. I forget if we need to be in Dark Aether here or not. I might have been passing by like a bunch of war in this area too. I know there is. What the? Yeah, screw it. Taking the path to Dark Aether. Not dealing with this today. But yeah, I don't know. I just think that puzzle's really clever. It's easier like now as I'm older because I obviously know the colors a lot more, and even if you only know like one or two, like Amber's a weird one because I don't really think of that like as much of a color. But like, I know it's a weird thing to say, but like I just kind of don't in a way. We have a door here that I don't think we can do much with. I wonder what's in this area. I don't think we can do anything with this area for now. Worth noting also, we're not in Dark Sanctuary Fortress. That's not the name of this place. This is actually in Hive. Which is odd that it has a different name, but oh well. Can't do anything about that yet. It's more of these guys. Okay, speakers, can you, like, really not try and freak out here? I don't think we can actually... Wait. Okay, no, I do remember this. I was like, I don't think we can get anything in this room, but yeah, I do remember there being a invisible platform here as well, so... Yeah, we can actually do something here. I don't remember being able to go this way, right? I don't think this is gonna get us much of anything here. Yeah, okay, I need power bombs that way. I think there is a save room on this side still. Or maybe it's a map room, I don't remember. No, it's a save room. I'll take that. Even though I don't think this is actually where we're supposed to be at all here, but... It's fun to just kind of explore this place. This is like one of the areas in the game I don't mind being lost in just because I don't know, I like taking in the sights of everything here. I love this whole futuristic vibe here. I hope, like, I'm really curious what the areas are going to be like in Prime 4, in essence, if, like, you know, a lot of them are going to be, is this just a missile recharge room here? That's what it's something like here. You know, we've seen, like, one really organic-looking area in Prime 4 so far. We haven't really seen much of anything else in Prime 4, but, like... I'm sure we'll get some really cool areas in that, or at least something that'll, you know... Like, as much as I love Metroid Prime 1, like, it doesn't really have any areas that really wow me, and I think that's something that Prime 2 and 3 do, at least, really good. Like, there's an area I always look forward to going to every playthrough. There's not really any areas in Prime 1, much as I love that game, there's not really any areas that, like, I actively look forward to going to every single time I play it. That's not any shade to Prime 1, it's still my favorite of the trilogy by far, but... yeah. Okay, nothing in this area other than a save point and a recharge room. But then again, Prime 2 also has Agon Waste, which I think is just... I just think Agon Waste is a really boring first world, I'm sorry to say. There's another door here, I just don't know if I can actually... No, I don't think I can actually get to this. Or, yeah, I can. I don't know what I'm thinking here. No, just an elevator. Not to jinx it, but I would honestly really like to start maybe collecting some energy tanks here sooner than later. I kind of remember this room a little bit. Oh, I wish I had the freaking... I'm almost positive you can get the beam combo for the dark beam at this point, which would make this so much easier to deal with here, but... I mean, these are pretty easy. They're just time-consuming to deal with them with the power beam here, but we got him here. I know there's a bunch of random things in this room here. Like... if I'm not mistaken, I could have sworn there is... oh, I can't get through that. Aha, yeah, I'm like, I know there is a, missile thing here. Not to jinx it, I'm surprised how that hasn't been, like, messing up on us, like, that much. I could be wrong, I want to say this is just for an upgrade, I think. I don't remember, for some reason I felt like we had to do this from the opposite side, but... oh, for God's sake, freaking... the heads kind of jump scared me there a little bit, but not really a jump scare, but you know what I mean. More new enemies. Diligent class drone here, not to be confused with the Pulse Bombu, but they're pretty easy actually. And Triclops? Mechlops. That's a... change your name all you want, you're still a Triclops to me here. They're even fought the same way, so... I believe we are kind of on track for the Spider Ball, which I know is probably bringing back horror stories for a lot of people, but that's not that bad in this version of the game. Trust me on that one when I say that. We have an active security door here. Oh yeah, this crazy freaking contraption here. I seem to remember there being like 2 different things to like shut that off, I'm pretty sure. but we have some lore here, which I'm not able to read. Okay, I'm not able to do anything with this area for a while yet, I think. I didn't mean to jump down here. I didn't even think I could jump off this elevator. Huh. It's okay, I did see this way to go here. I know there's another path I could have probably gone in Dark Aether, but I doubt I would have been able to get too far in it. God, this area is so cool. Okay, what does this do? Oh, puzzle time. What do we got? I kind of have an idea of what this puzzle will be here, but let's see now. Oh, wait, hold on. What? Oh, shoot. He's in the wrong location here. What am I gonna get? There we go. And that just creates another random bomb slot here. This does what exactly? Okay, that drops that there. I don't think that's that useful to us. I don't think. What's through here? Save room. I'll take it, because it's been a while since we had the last save room there, but we're still, like, maybe a quarter of the way through this entire area. Like, we haven't even come close to the temple yet, let alone, like, there's a whole ass back half of this area. God, there's, like, I know once we get Spider Ball, which is like our first main item here, we're gonna have a lot to... I think our first objective is getting to the temple, and then it's something to do with the Spider Ball. Can I actually... Oh yeah, I guess I can stand here. I can't go any closer, but... I can go over here now, which leads me to what? Do I get for coming over this way? It doesn't look like anything. Wait, have I gone this way before? This is where I just was, wasn't it? Like, this is the save room here, I think. Yeah, that's the save room there, so... Get for going over to the other side there, then. I mean... Oh! I see what I'm doing here. How did I miss this here? I didn't even see this when I was over here the first time. But, yep, this is in fact the other side of this here. This is actually a different elevator than the previous one. Is there anything for... Okay, I can't slide off this one, sure. What else do I have by scanning here? Barrels... I don't think I can do much else with the rest of this room here. There is a missile in this room. There's also a resbit, I think. Can I get the missile that's in this room? If this is any indication, then... Why am I not attacking the big guy there? Okay, what in the fudge is going on here? Why is this not working here? I had to jinx it there by saying that, like... I'm surprised this is or isn't working the way it's supposed to, and of course I had to freaking go ahead and jinx that. There's one of these guys. That was a bit excessive. I wasn't expecting that to work there. Variation there. Yeah, these things are kind of just corrupted robots that the Luminoths developed, but they're kind of too far gone at this point, which is very, very sad when you think about it there. They had this super awesome technology here, but unfortunately... Sonic security system. I can't do anything about that right at the moment. Okay, this is near the temple, I'm pretty sure. I guess I have to go down here then. Oh, great, great. That's what I want to see, is dark versions of these things. Yep, understandably there's dark versions of these enemies here. Pretty sure these are kind of just fought the same way as, like, the regular variations, but just have more health and are just kind of in general a lot more annoying and a lot fun sort of jazz. Now you're protected by a freaking light barrier, dude. It's interesting for a dark enemy, it's actually the dark beam because of reasons, I guess, but sure, I guess, we'll take it. We'll roll with that, I suppose. This is another really cool room, though, just because of how big it is, but I'm pretty sure once we get up here, some shit kind of happens, I think. That's a door we definitely cannot do anything with. And only one way we can really go here, as far as I can see. One thing I haven't really mentioned... Yeah, okay, this is the temple here. One thing I haven't really mentioned about this game yet is that with the grapple beam, I feel like they fixed it from Prime 1 in the sense that... I don't know how to describe it. It just feels better to use in this game. It might just be that you don't get it so late, but, like, you can also shoot off the grapple beam, you can... Or, like, shoot while using it. It doesn't feel as heavy, I guess. Because the grapple beam movement in Prime 1, I think that's, like, just really, really heavy for some reason. Hear the words of O'Lear, the last sentinel of the Fortress Temple. May they serve you well. This used to be a great fortress, a safe haven for people during the war. It also holds portals to the Ing Hive, the heart of their dark tribe. During the war, I built a number of mechanical sentinels to join me in battle. Made to fight the Ing, and I fought them for a time. One by one, the Ing corrupted them. Now they attack with no mercy. Many went to Dark Aether with their Ing masters. Expect them when you were in the Hive. The Ing like to use them as guards. The Ing will protect their home with great ferocity. In all our battles, the Hive has never fallen. Updated your translator module. You can access devices coded with cobalt holograms. Search the areas that are now open to you. I could join you. Redeem my fallen in honor of battle, but alas, my time has passed. Good luck. Let the light of Aether show you the way. Final Crusade. Our forces on Dark Aether fought in desperate battles against the superior numbers. Our best minds completed their work. The energy transfer module, a device designed to recover our lost planetary energy, was ready at last. The force of these great warriors has been assembled, each equipped with their best armor and weaponry available. We sent this brave cadre of fighters to invade the Sky Temple and seize the missing energy lying within. Very, very interesting. I think we have an annoying boss coming up here, and I'm not really looking forward to it, but it's something that's thankfully 1,000 times easier in the Wii version of this game, and anyone who's played this game knows what I'm talking about here, so we'll get to that when we get to it there. What is in this room that's being so obnoxious here? Okay, there's some freaking quad robots underneath me here. I'm just gonna say nuts to all this and keep going this way here. I seem to remember this being where the next boss is, if I remember right. Which has me a little worried. No, it's not. What do we got here? What do we got here? Like, God, look at how... I'm a sucker for this kind of aesthetic, because a lot of GameCube games use this kind of like futuristic aesthetic. I know Smash Melee uses it a lot. I know that, like, God, there's a lot of stuff that uses it. I think Kirby Air Ride has something sort of like that. F-Zero GX, this game. Like, I love this just futuristic, like, early 2000s look. I don't know what you call that. Like, there's all these terms for different, like, styles of things. Ah, shit. Part of me wants to go back and save, but, like, this last save room's quite a bit further away. I think I should be fine here, but you have to scan this boss. This is actually the boss here. You have to scan it before you go in this Morphball tunnel here. This is the Spider Guardian. This fight is often seen as infamous as, Boost Guardian is, but not quite in the same way, and a lot more manageable in the Wii version for one simple reason, and that's the fact that you can flick the flick the thing to jump here. So this boss actually just literally likes to hide around, and when it becomes energized like this, you kind of just want to hit him a few times and then activate these things to change its pathway into some things. It's more of a puzzle boss, really. It's not really a traditional boss in this game in the traditional sense. like to be able to hit it again as it's... There we go. That's kind of what I wanted to do there. Oh, for God's sake, you had to reset your freaking pattern again there. Oh my God, stop. I'm gonna miss my opportunity to... Okay, got it. I was about to say I'm gonna miss my opportunity to attack it there because I'm going way too slowly there, but... No, we got him. We got him. That's this whole fight in a nutshell. It's kind of just figuring out certain puzzles and things of that nature, but... Why this sucks so much more in the GameCube version is simply that they didn't have the spring ball upgrade. That was something that was originally introduced in Metroid Prime 3, and then they let you do that bounce in the Wii versions of these games when they got ported to the Wii. And that was easily the biggest, like, or one of the biggest improvements that the Wii version let you do there. And Prime Remastered has that also. It's like, that there. I would have had to lay a bomb in the original just to... like, bounce up there, and now I can just literally bounce normally. That's the biggest improvement that this version of the game made. There's a little bit of health you can get back here, thankfully. Like, aside from that, like, really this boss isn't that bad otherwise. You know, he's not really much in what I would call a boss fight. Hey, robot, guess what? I don't like robots in my streams, so... shoot. Okay, that's what I had to do there. I don't know why I did that. Sorry, hold on. I have to delete a bot here. Also, hey Ardo, hope you're having a good night. We are definitely just at this boss here. I've said it, like, I was kind of just talking about it there, like, this boss was seen as the... This was seen as, like, the infamous boss in the GameCube version, but unlike Boost Guardian, who's a piece of shit no matter what game you're playing, I don't think this boss is that bad, at least in this version. Now, I'm saying that, I'm be real when I say this, I've only ever played... I should get that there, he should bounce a little bit more here. Should only be just be one more cycle of this here. This fight's really not that bad in the Wii version specifically. Again, if you're in the GameCube version, this fight is really, really bad, but he's not that bad here. Because you can do stuff like that there. In fact, if I land this, I think that's it for this fight. Pretty sure we just beat him here. Like, I didn't even come close to dying to this boss fight. Again, though, this is playing the good version of this when you actually can flick to jump, not have to manually light bombs all the time and worry about that shindig. But yeah, we have beaten Spider Guardian and gotten the... Well, I mean, the name implies exactly what we got. It is, in fact, the Spider Ball. And you know what that means? It's time for a really long backtrack. Because we gotta go all the way to Torvus Bog now. What quality game design now to make you have to get this, then go to freaking Torvus, but... Yep. Ah, man. I don't think I went this way yet. I don't know if... Oh, yeah, I probably would have on the... Wait, no, hold on. This might be the... What does this lead to again? Oh, there's just a missile expansion up here. I had a feeling there was a secret in this room. I just couldn't remember where. And this leads us... where exactly? This room. Yeah, okay, this is where the other enemies were, because I came from the other side of that one portal, right? Okay. Wait, hold on. Oh. Oh yeah, that's right, we came from this way in, Dark Aether. We never actually went this way in the regular light world here. I don't think we could get through this way without Spider Ball here, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. We also have some lore here. None of the warriors sent to the Sky Temple returned. Our forces searched Dark Aether for them in vain. The energy transfer module, there was no sign. Though saddened, we set out to prepare another mission to build another module to try once more to save our dying world. Damn. Yeah, Shattered Hope is right. I think I can get something in here now. I don't think this requires... Like, now that I have... Like, I do have, Spider Balls, so... Thanks, lasers. Stop falling here, please. I kind of wish this was, like, primary mastered here, where I at least have, like, just a button I can use to... just jump up there. But, oh well. Some Spider Ball stuff here. Oh, I was like, what am I supposed to do here? I didn't realize I could cross over here. Is this just for one missile, really? I figured this would be a lot more than just one missile here, given how involved this was, but... There is a key in the Dark Aether version of this, which I think I can access here. There is a portal in this room here, I'm pretty sure. I just don't remember where. We might have an introduction of a new enemy here, too. I know these statues come to life at some point. Maybe it's after getting power bombs. I don't really remember for sure. There's another door I never went in earlier either. Nope. Here it is. We got me opening up the map here because I'm trying to close a window on my computer that popped up here. Ing Smasher. These guys are kind of rough and aggressive. I think these are supposed to be similar to, like, the elite pirates from Prime 1. I just know these guys take a lot of hits, and they kind of change their element a lot, too. There's a dark version of these as well, that those guys are, like... I want to talk about an enemy that takes way too many freaking damn hits to defeat there. That got rid of that one there. Oh, is there another one in the room here, too, or is that a different... Oh, really? I have to fight this, too? Seriously? Oh, jeez. I'm using as many super missiles as I can on these guys. I don't even care at this point. No enemy should take freaking this long to kill. Okay, that got him there. I'm only heading back this way because I think I can... well, first of all, I never really... Wait. This area can be power bombed. Oh, okay, that makes more sense. That makes more sense. I was like, I can't access this door right now, but it's because it can be power bombed for later, so that makes more sense there. Personally, I want to try and get that one sky key, and if you think me getting a sky key, or a Dark Temple key, if you think me getting one this early means we're gonna be almost done, this area is freaking colossal in size. We're like maybe less than 20% through the Sanctuary Fortress at this rate. How do I go out? Literally just like that. Quite honestly, I do not remember where the other sky keys even are in Sanctuary Fortress. That's how big this place is. I don't want to deal with this freaking bull crap here. Get out of my face before I freaking, like, lose you here. Oh, man. One minor nitpick I'm not crazy about with this game, like, I don't mind it too much, but, like, you get the dark suit at the end of, Agon Waste, which, that's, you know, by the end of my first stream there, I was, like, maybe around 4 hours into the game. I'm sure you can finish Agon Waste even faster than that, like, it doesn't take that long to get through there. And you're kind of just stuck with the all-brown dark suit for so much after that. Like, I don't dislike the dark suit, but I definitely think it's, like, it's not one of my more favorite Samus designs, and you literally have this suit on for, like, 90% of the game. Maybe some might say a little less than that, but, like, it's a lot of the game that you have this suit. Did I not see any more here or something? I don't think I can do anything with this. Oh boy, Presbyts. Guess what I don't want to fight right now? I'll head to that one save room now, because I'm not gonna say no to that. But yeah, I literally have to go all the way back to Torvus Bog now. I wouldn't honestly mind checking Agon Wastes and just seeing, like, where... I know there is an upgrade to the Dark Beam that I'm almost positive I can get now. I just don't remember where exactly it's at, but I'm pretty sure it's somewhere in Agon Wastes. Like, I can kind of picture the room where it's at, but not much else beyond that. But, oh well. Uh-oh. I know what this blue light is. there's gonna be some bad news. Yep. It's Dark Sammy. Rather than fight us, she just kind of blows a bridge up here. Convenient, there's a million spider ball tracks that she just leaves alone for us to continue to cross here. Okay, yeah, I think I have to go this way. There's other different, like, pathways here, too, so... Oh, yeah, that's right. This game has, like, a lot of weird spider ball stuff here, too. Like, yeah, you can boost off of the spider ball tracks in this game. That's a new thing that this game adds, because that wasn't something in Prime 1. I don't know if I can get to that area over there yet or not. I don't think I can. I think that thing I was just trying to log onto, I think that's a powerbomb wall, if I remember right, so... Sorry, like ones, but this is just successful in here. Trying to get some power-ups here. Like I said, cool techno music in this place as well. I don't remember the Prime 2 soundtrack as much as Prime 1 or even Prime 3, but like there are still some good songs in here. I mean, both songs in Torvus Bog and Sanctuary Fortress are pretty good. Okay. Like I said, I actually want to detour and go to Agon Wastes first, because I kind of want to just explore and... see if I can find the upgrade that I'm thinking of here. But where in the world is... Not Carmen Sandiego? They should have found her already. Okay, I guess just keep to the left here and I should be good here. Feels weird thinking like it was like earlier this year that they made that new Carmen Sandiego game. Like, my sense of time just feels so bizarre here right now, because, I don't know, I feel like that was a lot longer ago. Shoot. Why not go this way? I guess not. I guess I have to go this way. Get this? Yeah, I didn't get that. Okay, there. I guess I have to go up to this way if I want to go back to any other place here. Kind of annoying, but whatever. You have to do this, like, stupid backtrack, by the way, because the next item you need to progress in Sanctuary is literally in Torvus Bog, which, again, is... I don't know why, like, Prime 1 has a couple of instances like this, but Prime 2 and 3 are very obnoxious about the whole go to a new area, do one thing in it, and then have to go back to, like, a previous area just to get, like, something you missed. Like, Prime 1 does that a couple of times, like, you're in... Like, once you beat Thardus and get Spider Ball in that, you have to go back to Chozo Ruins to get Ice Beam, then back to Phendrana Drifts to get Gravity Suit, then back to at least Talon Overworld where, like, more progress goes on, but that's really about it, I think, as far as, like, the really obnoxious backtracking stuff. And there's at least a lot of stuff to get along the way, because you get a bunch of upgrades then. This game is like, hey, once you get super missiles, go back to the temple grounds to get a completely different and worse missile upgrade that's needed for progression. Then go back to, once you get to here, it's like, go back to, go back to the previous area, because there's another thing you'll need to get for an upgrade, and I don't know, I could go on and on, I realize, but just something that I've never really liked this part of the game that much. I can kind of forgive, like, the whole gravity suit part of Prime 1, because, like, again, there's a lot of stuff to kind of see and do around that point, but yeah. Okay, and, like, I'm only detouring here to Agon because I haven't been here in a while, and I know there is stuff I can get here. I don't know where exactly, but I know there is stuff I can get here. I'm just gonna look for any, like, green doors or anything like that. And I know there is an elevator in this place that'll take you to Torvis. I think kind of close to where I need to go anyway. I have an idea where that is, at least, so... Okay, where... That's about as good of a spot as I can think of here, because there's a tunnel I never went to here. I'm just gonna go to the save station here first. Like I said, it does make me wonder what they're gonna do with Prime 4 in a couple of ways. Like, I'm curious how they're gonna do the whole, like... I feel like games are so modernized now, they're not gonna do the whole... You die and have to redo, like, 40 minutes worth of stuff again, or, like, retry the boss, at least, or something like that, because I know that was pissing me off last stream when I kept dying with, like, the Alpha Blogger. That fight was just obnoxious, like, in every sense of the word. There was not a single fun thing about that. This is also not where I'm meant to be. But, yeah. Oh, can I even go this way? No, that's locked behind that. That's locked behind a purple door there. That seems like my likeliest candidate of what I'm looking for here. So, let's make our way to that purple door. I don't think there's any other, like, green doors or anything I'm missing here. That's a dark beam door. I should actually probably go check that. Yeah, there's probably a good bit in the second half of this area I should probably go investigate as well. Oh, I can do this now. Or, no, I already did that. In the Dark World version of this, there's something that required Spider Ball, I'm pretty sure. I think it was just a missile, but if I see a portal, I'll consider that. Flying pirates, I really don't want to do with these. Is this Bendezium here? Yes. Okay. Thank God I made that. I think this is... No, this is not the way I want to go. Well, I'm gonna check these other two things back here really quickly, because I feel like there's gotta be something I can get now. Actually, yeah, I know there is something I can get now that I have Spider Ball. Well, first things first, I can get up here no problem now. There's a gate over this way here. I don't think I can shoot that, but... Huh, I honestly don't really remember. I feel like there's more stuff I can do in this room, though, that I'm... Oh yeah, there's... Well, hold on, I can scan this first. Stop going in the freaking turret! I don't mean to be doing that. There's definitely more to this room than meets the eye. Curious to my weaponry, well... Oh my god. Freaking controls trip me up here a lot for, like, what's... I don't think it's a dark visor thing. Maybe it's something to do with the other visor I don't have yet. I feel like whatever's behind that's probably really useful. I just... Okay. I keep going right and circling around. I'm not gonna worry about this shit. There's a dark beam door here in this room here. A different type of Metroid in here. Talon. Regular Talon Metroids. Okay, that was easy. Yeah, I didn't have the dark beam when I came here before. I feel like I could have gotten this ages ago, whatever this is. Just a missile. I feel like that's something I could have had a long, long time ago, but... Oh well. Now then, there was also a super missile door on the other side. Yeah, from that room there. Over this way. This is definitely doing a lot more optional stuff than I expected, but, you know, for as excited as I am to get to Sanctuary Fortress, you know, it's... I guess there's probably not a better time to worry about backtracking. Yeah, okay, this room here is a lot of stuff we couldn't do before, because... Okay, now to remember how the fudgio to do this room. I think I have to raise every platform up to the highest, like, peak here. If I remember how to raise these things in the first place. I know one of these things... Why do I have to scan this again? It's so weird, but... Okay. Maybe I don't have to worry about this that much, actually. I know... It's only the middle one I'm seeing that has the... spider ball track on it anyway. Missing gear detected... Is this in freaking Torvus Bog, like I said before? In a room we basically have been to already, but could not do everything in because I needed spider ball. Yeah, here we go. I got stop changing perspectives here. This room can be a little bit awkward here in essence, because it's sometimes hard to know where you can and can't, like, go to and from, basically. Yeah, now you can go here and dash over here. Barely freaking make that. I probably just peaked the audio like crazy there, but... All of that was for one missile? Seriously? I was expecting an energy tank or something for that. That's, I mean, it had to be done eventually, but, like, really, one missile. I felt like we've done way more for way less before. That's, something. Get some, dark ammo here if I can. That's a lot of dark ammo. It's a lot of damage. Okay, this room I've already done everything in, I'm pretty sure. I guess I'll use this save room because I haven't used it in forever, but... How have I been going for almost 2 hours now? That seems preposterous. I mean, I guess. I mean, I know I started off before even going into Sanctuary, but, like... Oh, shoot. No... It's definitely... Hold on, what's through here? This is gonna drain this, which is good. That's just gonna be for one missile. Okay. I thought this seemed kind of highly sus that there was a half pipe here without... I was thinking I was already, like, kind of close to the transport to Torvus, but no, that's a different half pipe. This should just loop to the other side of that one pirate base area, I think. This is where we fought Dark Samus before. And I can actually go this way now, I think, because I didn't have Spider Ball here before. Unless this is just a shortcut, maybe? No, I've definitely been here before. Yeah, okay, I can't go the other way there, but... There's something else in this room here, I think, but, like... yeah, that looks like... needing new item plus needing Bendezium. Oh, I'm back in the... This is actually kind of convenient. You know what? I won't complain too much because this is basically right where I need to be anyway, so... I won't complain too much about being here. That detour actually kind of led me off right where I was aiming for anyway there. So... Yeah, okay, this room here... Now I know where I'm at now. Could not do anything with this here before. Now I can. Well, what? Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the room. I recognize this now a little bit. I'm pretty sure this is the room where I get the upgrade for the... the Dark Beam. There's a thing in these games called beam combos, which is basically, like... There's a Dark Aether there, bomb slot, there's a lot of weird stuff in this area here, I think. Seeing some more here.
Recorded.
Our studies in the Ing revealed the source of their attacks, the dark energy. We built weapons with this energy, thinking the... we began to develop a weapon that used light energy. The weapon would dispatch the Ing with terrible efficiency. Maybe not so subtle foreshadowing about what we're doing in this area. That didn't do anything. There is more to this area, though, so... What does going up here do? It takes me to this platform. What does this freaking bomb slot do then? Aha! That's the thing that starts the spinning operation. Oh, I have to be fast on this. Shoot. This is the limb. Okay, hold on. Took me way too long to realize where the heck I was going here, but... I get what I'm supposed to be doing now. We get this giant McFlurry maker. And if we head up here... God, I could go for a McFlurry right now, but it's like 10 p.m. and... yeah, I don't really feel like doing that right at this moment here. Yeah, we can destroy that there now. And I think we have to ride this up here, so... We definitely need Boost Ball to get this here, but I think we can... I think that's the only thing I'm seeing that we need here, so... Yeah, you could definitely get this, like... earlier, but... oh well. Okay, what am I doing in this room here other than seeing a billion little creatures here? Nothing I can do there. There's a door I can go through here. I don't know what this leads to, but... been this way before? Have I been able to go this way before? I don't think so. Oh shit, I hope I didn't just make a mistake dropping down here. Oh, well, I can head through here now. Okay, I see what I'm doing here. I can head through this way, and then kind of circle back around again. It's all good. Yes, now I can head this way. From the same area I was just in. And this is our prize here. The Black Hole. I thought this was called Black Hole, not Dark Burst, but okay then. It's basically a black hole. You fire it off, and it doesn't show the effect there. Dark Burst acquired. Powerful attack uses 5 missiles. Using the Dark Beam, press and hold B to charge. It doesn't mention, but it also, because it's the Dark Beam, uses beam ammo and that. Oh. What am I fighting here now? You think I'm gonna waste a bunch of missiles on these guys? No. There's a door here that I didn't go in either. Is there always just a light beam door here? Or never mind, I need power bombs to go that way. Of course, why would I need anything else? Otherwise, I think we are done in this area for now. I can find the other way out of here. Okay, where is that teleporter to Torvis then? I know it was by a spider ball, or like a half-pipe area. Yeah, okay. So, kind of just straight ahead. That's all good there. I feel like we'll head to Torvis, do the objective there, which I believe is getting power bombs. It's kind of our next main objective there, and then probably call that a stream after that, I think. This isn't where I need to be at all. Glad I at least remembered enough about where Dark Burst was. Like, it's been a long time since I played this game, but I did play this, like, at least 3 or 4 times back when I was a teenager, so, you know, there's a lot of stuff I do sort of have memory of. It's just been so long since then. Like, I remember what some of the other bosses and, like, the items and other things of that nature are. I just don't remember, like, every little room especially in Sanctuary Fortress, because I swear to God, we've only explored not even half of it. Not even counting the dark version of it, which we haven't been too much. I'm feeling like my mouth's moving like a mile a minute at this point. But it's okay, it's okay. I kind of got, like, most of the main stuff I wanted to do done this well. I say that, and there's a lot of, like, laundry and other not fun stuff I have to do here. Yeah, okay, this is where I wanted to be. I already got the missile in this room here, but... Alright, now I don't remember where the heck this takes me in Torvis Bog, but at least I know where I'm going in Torvis. I actually have to go, if you can believe it, to the freaking room where you fight the Alpha Blog. If you remember, last time I played this, I mentioned that, this is close to that, isn't it? Yeah, this is just that one elevator here, is it not? Yeah. Like, yeah, this is really close. I just go down this way and I'm pretty much there, I think. I don't remember the next boss being too annoying, but knowing my luck, it's probably me jinxing that and saying it's actually probably really annoying. Okay, let me up here so I can save. Back in the Meridia area again. I am starting to get tired, but I think it's also I had to be up really early this morning. And I say early, I mean, I had a hair appointment. My hair appointment was at 9 a.m. this morning. I was actually up way earlier than that because of, I don't know, my sleep was just screwed up, so... I don't know, man. I really don't know, but... Yep, we're back in this annoying area again. Because, yeah, in this room with the really, really freaking annoying boss that we died to way too many goddamn times, you may be astute to remember, there is in fact a spider ball track here. We could not glide up this here. I don't know if you can do it with like a ghetto jump, which I don't even know if you can really do in this game that well or not, but this is in fact a entrance to a boss fight, if you could believe it. And hey, look, it's a boss that actually gives you some healing before you do it there. This is the Powerbomb Guardian. And this fight's a bit interesting. Basically just a giant plant thing. It's almost exactly what you think it is. It's gonna basically just be... Yeah, this is the other thing. Actually, wait, did that say... That's actually... This is the last of the Sub-Guardian bosses. That's, interesting. I guess that would make sense, I guess. But... basically, this is what most of this fight is gonna be here. You just do this, and we're gonna be repeating this the entire freaking time. It isn't all easy. I mean, this boss is literally just throwing bombs at us left and right here. I need to freaking move here. Should be able to make it to this one here, no problem. That's all this boss is, by the way. It isn't, like I said, all easy, because it can be a little obnoxious when stupid stuff like that happens. I'm trying to go after some of the further away ones rather than the close ones here. Crap! Oh my god. Does not help when there's small fry. Oh my god, that was stupid. The thing literally threw a bomb right in my face there. Oh my, can you not throw your freaking power bomb right in my face when I'm trying to get up there? That is so stupid. not gonna go over there yet. Oh my god, stop throwing it there for... That's what I mean. This fight is not hard, but it's just weird and annoying for no concernable reason, because this stupid plant likes to throw them in the weirdest of places here. Okay, I think I got this one here. Okay, thank God. I'm surprised it let me still hang on here. Funny enough. It'd be faster if I just fell down, actually, but whatever. This is the last one here. It's... Got it. Not really that interesting of a boss fight. That was very much worth it, though. Just play a freaking thwomp sound over that, and you got... Yeah. I'd like to know where the heck I'm... Oh, wait, hold on. This... Yeah, this is it here. Heading up here, we get the item we were waiting for. This is... the power bombs. Waterfall mode, press down, and that's pretty much all she wrote with that. Can now do this here. This game only starts with 2 power bombs. Are you serious, game? Oh, that's gonna be... Ugh. That's gonna be some really, really awkward jank there. I think you can get power bombs a bit easier in this game, but still, that's gonna be obnoxious. Okay. Yeah, that thing dropped a power bomb already. There is more to this area that we can do. I think this area here is actually an elevator to Sanctuary, which is where I want to go, so I guess just keep going straight in this place here. Yeah, behind me is where I want to go. The door that's above me here. Is it? No. Which one of these? Okay. This door, I think? I mean, it was a power beam door that I had to go through, so I assume it to be this way. Yes, okay, there was a lot of stuff we could not do in this room before, but now we can. Fudge. There's dark versions of these enemies here? Oh, for God's sake, these things are aggressive. Oh no, these things are really aggressive. Oh my God, it's Alpha Blog all over again, really? Oh, I don't like the look of this at all here. Can I just, like, not fight this here? Did I read this one yet? Develop crystals brought light to Aether and Dark World. Using these crystals, our warriors with enemy lands. But sadly, crystals were not enough. We needed stronger weapons, break the armor. Huh. God's sake, I don't want to fight this. These things look every bit as terrible as the freaking... Okay, I got rid of one of these here. Okay, one of them is dead there. Oh my... I don't get these enemies. What determines if they decide they want to, like, open up here? Okay, nope, not using charged light beam shots against these guys. I've changed my mind. I don't think Resbits are the worst enemy in the game. I don't think these disappearing pirates are the worst thing. I'm genuinely thinking these blog enemies are now my least favorite enemy in this game. I can't think of anything that's more obnoxious and just worse to fight than these freaking things. Can now move this thing in front though, which is nice. There's a missile here. I remember this room being kind of annoying. I don't remember what the puzzle or gimmick of this is, but unless it's just literally an elevator. That's a regular one. Platforms are kind of reminding me of like the moat area in Super Mario 64. That's at least kind of the only way easier to navigate. Is there really nothing else in this room here? I thought I remember that area being a lot more involved, but yeah, there is an elevator here. I'm pretty sure this leads to Sanctuary Fortress, which would be very nice because that would cut down all the backtracking up to this point here. I just don't know where in Sanctuary Fortress I am. I would think near the beginning, but there's a power bomb door up ahead. I just don't know what. Seconds anyway. What do we got? Where is this? Another room I have not been to yet. Oh, I know where this is. Oh, shoot. What's this lore here? Our battered forces gathered in the Sanctuary Fortress to prepare for the inevitable siege there. They didn't wait long. Wave after wave, Vang assaulted the greatest of our fortress, with one goal in mind, to seize the energy there. The Ying turned the machines of Sanctuary against the warriors, and soon all was lost. The energy of the Sanctuary was taken by the Ying. Only one energy controller remained on Aether. I really don't want to fight these guys right at the moment. And I'm not going to in that case, because I don't think I actually have to. I vaguely remember this. I'm just trying to find like a nearby like save room here if I can. But yeah. I remember there being quite a puzzle here, though. Can I do this, or does this require... Oh, for God's sake. This is a dark version. Oh my god, these things have so much freaking health. Oh, I don't want to fight this now. These things are just fast, aggressive. They have way too much freaking health. Can I just, like... Can I, like, powerbomb this guy here, please? Oh my... Or I could just not have a powerbomb, that also works. That worked. I'm shocked that actually worked, but okay, also I gotta realize I'm in Dark Aether and I don't have any health in this place. I'm honestly surprised Powerbomb worked that way, because I don't know, I kind of expected those things just have a lot more health than that even. Anyways, with that, I can now head in here. Transporter to Dark Aether here. This is kind of a puzzly section. I just remember there being a good prize for doing this. I don't remember what it is, but I remember there being something good you get for all this here. I can head up here now. Where does this lead to? Somewhere in Light Aether. What will we get for heading in here? Please be something good. I could go for an energy tank right now. I feel like it's more involved than what would be for a regular missile here. You have to go this way. And I saw another dark portal here. Powerbomb expansion, that's worth it. I don't know why this game starts with only 2. That's really odd. I still have to be on the cautious side, but... Speaking of... Missiles game, seriously? Oh, this is back at the beginning here. I probably don't need to be as worried about enemies here. I mean, there's a save room right over yonder. Have I gone this way yet? No. I'll quickly explore what's over here, and then go to the save room. Oh, it's just the map room here. That makes sense, being in Light Aether here. Well, this is a pretty involved session anyway. I know we probably just did mostly a lot of backtracking to some, but, I mean, we got started on Sanctuary Fortress. We're, like, maybe a third, maybe, like, 40% of the way through this area. There's so much more to this place, though. You can see just how much more we have yet to actually go through. There's a ton of areas. Like, this, I think, is a... No, that's not a save room. There's, like, a save room somewhere that's, like, in, like, some far-off area. I definitely remember this room here. There is a save room attached to here, I'm pretty sure. I thought this room was a save room here, unless I'm thinking it's something else, but... One of these areas is definitely a save room, though, anyway. But, yeah, there's so much more to Sanctuary than meets the eye. So, I think next time on Metroid Prime 2, we will continue on exploring this place. I don't even expect to finish it. I think this is going to take easily at least 2 more sessions, if not 3. Yeah, I'm not fighting two Resbits here. Screw that noise. Actually, I want to check one more thing before I sign off here. There was like one thing off the start, I think, that needed power bombs, and I'm curious what that is, because I don't really want to go back this way at the start of another session here. Get me through here before those Resbits become active, for frick's sakes. That didn't freaking work, seriously. It won't work on the other version of them. Can I use the black hole against this guy? I'm not gonna call it the right name there, but... No. I mean, I think that did still do damage to him there, but... I hope I don't need to fight that guy every time I come in this area. Oh my god, I have to fight the second one too? Okay. Smasher so much. They just have so much freaking health. Yeah, I kind of just want to investigate this here before we call this a stream here, because there is an area... I think this was Spendesium here, I think. Yes. I just want to investigate whatever this is here before we call this a wrap here. That restores this here. Yeah, it's gonna be more spider ball shenanigans here, but I can actually head up here. Oh, shoot, I don't know if I can do all of this or not here. That's a powerbomb expansion. I don't remember if I can get everything in this area here or not. I did not mean to damage half the freaking turret here, but sure, go on, game. I'm gonna take a gander and say that those two things were the only major things to blow up here, but... Oh, come on! I could have freaking gotten back on the platform there. That was a bit jank. Fine, I'll take this way here. I think normally I wait until I have a way later upgrade before doing this that make me able to clear these gaps easier. Get me in here. There was a spider ball track over here that I didn't use before. Ooh, actually, can I even still... Can I still do this, actually? Or I can jump up this way here now that I think about it. Wait, shoot, can I... Yep, I knew there was something else I had to blow up with that dang cannon there. Okay. Get to the cannon one more time. I guess I should probably just quickly scan around. Anything marked in green will be easily discernible here. Not seeing anything else, so... There we go. Wait, hold on. I can jump down to the closer one here, I think. I don't know exactly where it is. Yeah. Okay, that's faster there. I also just noticed we have 125 missiles. I think that's about half of them in the game. I think this game actually does go all the way up to 255, though. It's one of those weird times where Metroid did that. I'm not sure why exactly, but they kind of just did at one point. Got some more lore here. Ing turned their focus on the Torvus Bog next, sending a vast force to lay siege in the temples there. Thousands upon thousands of Ing were destroyed by our warriors, yet they kept coming until there was no Luminoth left alive to resistance in Torvus. On that day, the energy of Torvus was taken to Darth Gaither. Hopes of survival grew dim. I'm noticing also on our pause screen, it says the items are at, just about 50%. In fact, if I can get this power bomb here that's off in the distance here, that will actually take us up to 50%, which should be pretty nice. More war here. A cool tried sending me back to Aether. I might get reinforcements. Both cadres are being attacked, devastated. The Ing followed me. They came wearing a skin of beasts. I gave them a good fight, yet I have failed. May I redeem the honor in the next life. Here at the fortress entrance, I breathe my last. The Ing Luminoth were such an, like, interesting kind of facet to this game here. Like, it's something that, like, you don't really get to experience. I've heard people say they like Prime 2's story the best out of the trilogy, and I can definitely see why, in essence, because, like, there's, like, I think Ardo mentioned this a couple of streams ago, that there's at least some hope for survival sprinkled throughout here. This place, it lost a war, but it still has some degree of hope. It's not completely destroyed like Prime 1's Talon 4 was. That place was completely wiped out by Phazon, and there's nothing else that can save that place. But here at least there's some hope. But also, like, there's a bit more, like, direct story going on. Like, Samus was sent here to investigate with, like, the troops, and there's a bit more kind of story cutscene and things of that nature going on. Whereas in Prime 2, or Prime 1, it's like almost no story other than what's told in the backstory, basically. I don't like that I have no ammo, but whatever. Please don't make me fight. No, I'm not fighting you. Especially not without my Dark Beam. Screw that. Yes, shoot me 5 times. That's just what I want to feel right now. Anyways, now that that's all done, I think we should probably call that a stream there, because we've been going for, yeah, 2.5 hours, I'd say, is a good stream stopping point. Probably wouldn't be able to make too much more, progress in Sanctuary without going really far in. I think this is a good stopping point, so next time on Prime 2, we're going to continue on through the Sanctuary Fortress. I'm going to save again because I'm a moron who needs to save a bunch of times. But yeah, we're getting pretty far in. I'd say we're past the halfway part of the game, but, like, there's still a lot of Sanctuary left. So, yeah, next time we'll progress through Sanctuary. There's, like, at least 2 or 3 bosses I can think of, at least 2 or 3 more upgrades, and then on top of that, finding the Dark Keys, so there's still a lot left to this game. It's gonna be a while before we're done yet, but we'll make a lot more progress there next week when we play more of it here. I'll be back on Tuesday with more of this. Have yourselves a great night.